it, so I guess I'm doing it. Spoilers, don't look at it. Here we go. Yeah, so I have all of this unlocked. The main story, split into 4 parts. Story 1, Story 2, and then the 3rd and the 4th one are kind of supposed to be like together. But and these are all little side things. I don't remember what that one is. What's this one? I don't know what that is either. That's the one with the guy. That's the Valentine's Day. That's the shrine visit, which has the, yeah, you can get all, you can go on a date with each one of them, and you also get to choose human. Well, that one's different. Yeah. It's very cool. Pretty cool. But we're gonna pop on in on this story, the first one, the Christmas Thieves Attack. A brutal team of thieves here to steal the city's beloved Christmas trees. We thought they were just an urban legend. Until now, they're after the tree, and that rhymes with T, which stands for trouble, right here in Little Dove, Hachiman City. Christmas trees disappearing. A dark shadow wriggling just out of sight. Can our faithful heroes from St. Pigeonations put an end to this mystery before it puts an end to them? Please enter your name. Absolutely 110% Hiyoko Tosaka, the main girl of the story. Hey, it's Rabu. Rabu is the he runs the thing, the place, the cafe. He runs the cafe. He frequents the cafe. Oh no. Okay. Hey Ryota, what time you got? It's almost 6. You're not running late, are you? It's already dark out. Tell me about it. We were all talking about the nice autumn leaves, and all just a few days back, and I'm darned if it ain't winter. I think he's like southern or something. Kenzaburo. He runs the cafe. Robert just frequents it. Christmas, even. It's just a few days away. Swift indeed is the passage of time. Well, I better be heading back. Azami will be getting out of work soon. Oh, yeah, this is the true... So, I forgot to explain. This story takes place as though... none of the first game ever happened. Including Bad Boy Love Route, didn't happen. The Hiyoko wasn't murdered and all that stuff didn't unfold. And also Hiyoko did not choose to date any of the birds, so this is like its own route in the timeline. Maybe... I guess it's just the ending for if you do the job and get Azami back together with Rabu. That's probably it. Because that has definitely happened. They're back together again now. So I'll just say that it's that ending. Be careful, Mr. Rabu. There are all kinds of hooligans out and about at this time of night. No sweat. Worst comes to worst, I can count on Azami to save me. Yeah, that's sweet. Are you sure you're not relying on her a little too much? But I don't know. We put up our Christmas tree today. Please have a look at it as you leave. You did? I never saw it on my way in. I'll have to get a real good look at it to make up. Mr. Urushihara and I put a lot of time into decorating it. I hope you like it. You bet I will. See y'all around. Yeah, he's southern. He's supposed to be kind of like a southern guy. I think. I don't know. December certainly does feel like the end of the year. Wonder how much busier it will be at this time next year. You are a sophomore, correct? Have you been thinking about your plans for after graduation already? No, not really. I just want to make sure I can take care of my mother. Mysteries are an important part of youth as well. And sometimes problems will simply disappear as you try to solve them. You never know. Mr. Urushihara, can I ask you for some advice? I've had a lot on my mind, but of course, I'm more than happy to provide whatever assistance. Nani? That came from out front. I believe it did. Let's go see what has happened. It's pitch dark outside. It's hard to see anything, even with the light from the cafe door. What on earth? Rabu! No! That's the little Rabu. Oh, I forgot they're so tiny. A Lutino Budrigar. Budrigar? I don't know how to pronounce bird names. It's collapsed on the sidewalk. Mr. Rabu, are you alright? Have you been injured? I let my... wait, let me get this right. I let my guard down. Like, that's bad, whatever. They got me from behind. They got you? Do you need an ambulance? It must have been some birdie settling a grudge from your biker gang days. No, that's not it. I mean, he's a biker gang. Oh, I got this all wrong. I don't remember what anything is. It's been a while. The legendary Christmas thieves come to our town. I'm changing the voice like every second. The legendary Christmas thieves? What's that, a new TV show? No, they're real. They're out in the streets right now, spreading misery and destruction. They've been coming up on the news a lot, too. Haven't you seen the headlines? Christmas thieves invade Little Dove Hachiman City at last. No, this is the first I've heard of them, I think. Forget the thieves, this is the first time I've heard the name of this town. I guess it just never comes up in conversation or anything. Good explanation for why they never went that deep into the lore in the first game to actually explain the name of the city. The lore gets deep here. You know, it gets, like, I mean, the first game, the entire point of it was, like, it's a joke game that's made to hide a really deep and good story. Some good lore behind it. And this one is, it just goes all in on it. Where it's like funny, but also, wow, that's pretty messed up. I can just never comes up in conversation. The more you know. Do they show up every year at this time? I don't remember hearing about them last year. This is the first time they've come here. I don't know too much either, but apparently they move around each year. I worked at Mr. Urushihara's shop, Torimi Cafe, a real cafe in Japan, where you can eat food and drink tea or whatever with a bunch of birds during summer. The job was only until August, but apparently decided he could use help for December as well. The wilderness gets very cold this time of year, making it dangerous to come home late, so I left it to Ryoto. And I need time to study. It sounds like Torimi Cafe is the mysterious thieves' latest victim. This smacks of drama, excitement, and adventure. This Phoenix Wright reference. What was that for? Just getting the feel for it. There's been an incident, right? I need to make sure my finger pointing is sufficiently dramatic for when I need to use it. Yeah, okay. Please don't go around pointing and shouting at stuff. It'll give me a heart attack. Tell me, who's the victim? And the suspect. The victim is Mr. Rabu. He was attacked from behind with texting a picture of Mr. Urushihara's Christmas tree to Azami. When we found him, the tree was gone. Hold on! What was that for? What do you mean the tree was gone? Please don't shout everything. You can just ask. Sorry, I got excited. Tee-hee. Jeez. Well, stealing a tree definitely implicates the Christmas thieves. They must be going around town stealing any tree they see. It's horrible. Mr. Urushihara and I worked really hard to decorate that tree too. And all customers who were looking forward to seeing it will be disappointed. Monstrous! How could they steal Mr. Urushihara's incredibly classy and hand-decorated tree? Let's look for the thieves. Christmas is at the weekend. They must still be in town. Wonder. They probably are still prowling around here looking for trees. Yes, I want to get Mr. Urushihara's tree back. Anyway, let's find them, Hiyoko. We can start today. You two are awfully loud today. Can you not grant the rest of us a little peace and quiet? Hey, Sakuya. Oh, Sakuya, listen. They've appeared. The white demons stand poised to shatter the silence of that most holy night. You can't just go around giving things nicknames like a certain someone next door, Hiyoko. Talking about Angel. Or Angel. Heck place. Sorry for my language. Christmas trees are being stolen all around town, Sakuya. Maybe you've already heard? Ah, you must be referring to that drivel the local rag devoted an entire page to. Disgusting. Is there not more important news to be run now, of all seasons? How telling is it that so much attention is devoted to such foolishness? You don't like Christmas, Sakuya? What? From where do you think I hail, plebeian? France, right? Oh, of course. Christmas probably means a lot more to you than to us Japanese people. Yeah. You know, in Japan, it's a tradition in Japan, and it's like a Christmas tradition. Japan didn't, like, adopted Christmas from, like, the US, basically. Something, I don't know. And they were like, they kinda got it, but not quite. They have some, like, slightly different traditions, and one of them is that KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, like the actual brand KFC, that's like Christmas food. People would go out to KFC and get like a bucket of fried chicken in Japan for Christmas. That is a thing. It's Japan's great. The count's room is already decorated with the most fabulous tree. The labelle overlooks nothing. Except for, you know, a dead newborn baby. Anyways, I have even deigned to place it near the window so that the masses may gaze up at it in awe and wonder. Be grateful. He who does not celebrate Christmas is no true bird. That is importance Christmas holds for us. Okay. I mean, I like Christmas too. In other words, Sakuya gets extra jolly this time of year. Better take notes. Trees are being stolen from in front of shops and on the sidewalk and other easily visible places, so you should probably be careful too, Sakuya. Don't let it get stolen. Humph! Do not place me on the same level as you Orientals with your infantile understanding of private security. Oh, Sakuya, with your blatant racism. Did I not say I overlook nothing? I know not who this villain may be, but he shall step not 1 centimeter within my territory. The council room's security is flawless, I tell you. Flawless! Sakuya, we call that sort of flying a flag here in Japan. Ooh. Let's start our investigation by let's start our investigation by asking people around town, Ryota. Good idea. Let us know if you hear anything new or get robbed, Sakuya. How many times must I tell you? My tree will not be stolen. Oh. Upon leaving Bill and Ryota and I are greeted by the sight of Oko-san prancing about on the track. Prancing, or maybe skipping? I'm not sure. I don't know how birds do walk. At any rate, he appears to be in pointlessly high spirits. Pointless. Hoo 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 hoo. Coo hoo hoo coo. You're in a good mood. A good mood. I'm sorry. Today, son. Did something cool happen? Okay. Cool. It's Christmas. Christmas is almost here. What? Another Christmas fiend? Is there something about Christmas that awakens the ancestral jollity inside the dove's heart? Cool, cool. Everything is sparkling at Christmas. Oko-san is excited. Cool, cool. And everything smells like delicious food. Oko-san is very excited. Western pastry shops always look so tempting this time of year. You spend a lot of time in department stores, right, son? Have you heard anything about the Christmas thieves? Cool. Villains out to steal Oko-san's delicious grub. Villains out to steal pretty Christmas trees. Cool, cool. Christmas trees. Oko-san. Yes, Oko-san knows about them. Cool. The trees at Oko-san's favorite High Society Seagull department store disappeared. High Society Seagull department store. Do you know where that is, Ryota? Yeah, I work at the samples table there. I'll show you the way. Here we come, High Society Seagull department store. I love the High Society Seagull department store. Yeah. Oh, I just realized that the volume might be... What was it? Huh. Oh, wait, preferences. Hang on, yeah. That should be good. I forgot that the volume on this can be kinda... Yeah, that's good. Department stores always feel a little unrealistic. A little... decadent, maybe. Makes it so hard to go in. They're okay, really. Just don't think about that, and it'll be fine. He read my mind. More importantly, we need to ask the clerk about the thefts. Right. Excuse me. Yes, may I help you? Do you know where you are, young lady? This is the High Society Seagull department store, right? That's correct. That's the department store. Say it once more. The High Society Seagull department store? Good. This store is of high society, by high society, and for high society. It is no place for obviously low society humans. Please leave. I object. This is blatant speciesism. I hope you're ready to swallow your words or defend them with steel, cretin. Draw, man. Draw before I stick you like a rotisserie chicken. Calm down, Hiyoko. Getting into a fight here won't do us any good. Please, don't act like San. And just what does Oko-san have that makes him so much more high society than me? That's a good point. Okay. Please, we just want to ask you a question. We'll leave right away. Did the Christmas thieves really break into the store? They did not break into the store, no. They were not allowed in. However, as you know, the store faces onto the street. The 3 Christmas trees we had arranged outside were stolen. Oh no. 3 trees placed outside, just like at Torini Cafe. Yeah, it looks like they really are aiming for easy targets first. They seem to be quite crafty. I think this might be Ryota. I can feel the thrill of the chase. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. That's her signature line. Right on time. I knew it was a good idea to ask you along. The stolen trees were of little value. We were already sent away for new ones. Do you think you'd wait a little before setting them up? Thieves might come back. True, but Christmas is almost there. If not now, when will we put them up? This is a completely different voice from the one I was doing before. Now I'm doing the voice I gave to Rapper. Christmas trees are just so much rubbish once it's 26. That was that I'm pursuing everybody to say voice. Ryota says they're not rubbish. You can hear them every so giggly. Okay. Were there any witnesses? Trees were in a blind spot between security cameras, so at last we have nothing. Too busy staring down your own noses to look out the window, were you? I hope I never see you here again, young lady. Well, that was a disappointment. About all we found out is that the thieves aim for trees placed in vulnerable spots outside these bees. Wees and me's. Like the Wii, the Nintendo Wii, and the Nintendo Me. Maybe we should leave. Yeah, but, hang on. Clothing section. All these pretty clothes make me feel out of face. It's out of place, not face. He did again. He did it again. Can birds even wear clothes like these? Are they just for decoration? That's a good point. What? Okay. Shops are always so pretty this time of year. I feel like I'm looking into a different world. They do look a little unreal. Do you like Christmas, Hiyoko? My family's Shin Buddhist, so I've never really celebrated it, but I do like it when everybody's all festive. I'm not exactly Christian, but I like the atmosphere too. Actually, I don't think that many people celebrate it for religious reasons anymore. There's all kinds of work this time of year too. I always end up really busy. You dress up as Santa, right? Yup. With a miniskirt? Yup. Of course you would, Ryota. Why does Ryota get all the female main character jobs? That must be fun. I'd like to try doing something cute and high school girlish like that sometime too. Not sure how costumes are high school girlish, but I could refer you. We could go together next year. Cosplaying as Santa right before junior year exams? Just thinking about it makes my heart flutter. Me too. I want to cosplay as Santa. In a mini skirt. There's nothing more to find here. Let's look somewhere else. Alright, where to next? Thus we've gotten on to the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses. Sounds good. What? What? Huh? Some glass object splinters with a monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit. I turn around and... Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What are those? They look a little like doves, but not really. Are they... Maybe they are doves? I have a plush of these two. They're kind of annoying though. But they're basically like the mascot of this game. In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass and Christmas trees and reindeer. What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! That's just how they always sound in my head. The creatures frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. There, the white children. Oh dear, that's no good. You two. Where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. Merry Christmas? Creatures trailed dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons which rampage during the full moon. Ryota and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprits look like. Bam, ba, da, bam, da, da, bam. Yeah! Thank you for your efforts. We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. For me, I'm sorry, Mr. Urashihara. You didn't see them either, Mr. Urashihara. Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I got outside, the tree was already gone. That said, was there something else? Please, look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago. Mr. Urashihara proffers his cell phone. A smartphone. Fancy. This game was made a while back. I think this came out a while back. I don't remember. No, because I'm pretty sure this version came out the PS4 or whatever, Steam version came out 2015. But this one came out like not that long after whatever. Okay. Not too long, maybe like a year or two after the first game. You mean these shadows are... Mr. Rabu said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious. Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits. Those silhouettes look awfully familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. Huh. What are these weird shaped bird things? I don't remember seeing any weird shaped bird things. Like, probably nothing. I would have gotten this far in the vicious food chain if I worried about little things like that. There are two of them. They're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture. Mr. Rabu has always been one for strange local phones, so it would not seem that the resolution... It seems that resolution is not particularly high. That does seem like him. This will help us a lot, Mr. Urashihara. Thank Mr. Rabu for us. Two. How is he doing right now? Azami is taking care of him. Rabu always seems a little bit incapable, or like he's in a subtly bad position. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. God, this game's great. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. This game's pretty funny. It amuses me. That evening at St. Pigeonations. Salutations, Mr. One. It's rather chilly tonight, isn't it? It is rather chilly tonight. Sorry. You're still here, Sakazaki Yuya. Haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students, excepting emergencies? There's a little something going on, actually, aside from the usual. And what will that be? There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority. That's the string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it? It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away, after all. It's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy and luxurious discussion of sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? That's why Yuya is probably one of my favorite characters in this. I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't get letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. You never hear who may have laid traps for us where. Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There's a tree here on campus after all. First I've heard of it. What's it set up? Where's it set up, probably? I don't know. In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakya must want to show off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let any birdie touch it, but you can always see it in his window. It's really quite childish. Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young, to a point at least. Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adieu. Christmas thieves? Student Town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose I'll see if we can rustle up any gadgets to give Sakazaki a hand. secret spy. Yuya. The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Saki arrived. This is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard, but knowing him, we'll have overlooked something up. What was that? Bah, this could be bad. I smell explosives. What? End of scene. It's cold, really cold. Morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. It makes my nose hurt. The birds are all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. Sadly, my skin is as bare and tender as my heart, so I might as well hurry up and get to school. That's the spirit. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Kazuaki, you little adorable birdie, you're great. Kazuaki is he's kind of a... In this game... Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. If I ever even get around to streaming the entirety of the main story. Jeez Louise. Because it's pretty long. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure nobody gets hurt, alright? Mr. Nanaki, what's happened? It must be bad if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, good morning, Tosaka. Well, looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose. The thieves? Could he mean? That's right, the Christmas thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room. Nice work, Sakuya. Nice flag retrieval. But Sakuya looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened? Well, look up. Up? As in up at the council room? Whoa! Council room's window, or rather its wall, is blasted open. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 more laws to pull that off. They certainly do seem to want Christmas trees. They would have been better off just asking them. Huh? The tree was placed near that window, right? If they broke in like this. Ah! I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought, and I see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with it mixed in with broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some sort of fur. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off of a stuffed animal, or maybe some sort of mammal. But I'm the only mammal in the school. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't let me find anything out, though. I didn't get Saki to tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first? Council room. Council room was wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't enough, there was even a bombing. Out of those two, the latter is almost certainly the more worrying. Hyoko. Oh, Ryota. Good morning. As you can see, Sakuya has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day, as expected of an aristocrat. Yeah, that was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. He certainly got me looking at the thefts more seriously. Now then, on to the crime scene. That's like a phrase in Japan or something. I don't know. Wow. Sakuya's flawless security has been completely destroyed. What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that the bombing school buildings is common practice in this barbaric land? No, I don't think it is. I've never seen anything like this before. This is beyond the pale. Who conceived this wretched plot? Oh! Wasn't your security perfect, Sakuya? I thought you said it was on a completely new level compared to our primitive concepts. Arrgh, it was perfect. Or on the door, at least. What kind of rascal blows their way in through the wall? If they're going to break in, why not act with the same semblance of decency and come in through the door? Blowing up the window isn't exactly a common way of forcing an entry, but isn't it a little bit of a problem if there's only security on the front door? Did you see the criminals at all, Sakuya? No. I, too, only learned of this upon arriving this morning. But, look at that! He gestures at the corner by the window. A pile of blackened stuff on the floor. What is that? Wait, is that the Christmas tree? Or what's left of it? Looks like it got blown up along with the window. I was wondering if something had happened to the tree. It was right next to the window and wall that got blown up after all. Nothing left but ashes. They've left a criminal ultimatum next to it. An ultimatum? They haven't done that before, have they? Let's take a look. We oopsed. We are very sad. The tree went boom. Saw we. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! I mean, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I wonder who sent it! We oops. We're very sorry. It's a little bit lone. Oh, yeah. It's a little lonely, but we're taking Mr. Sparkly Star. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That's the ultimatum? Here's more like a kid's note apologizing for breaking Auntie Mildred's antique face. Those scoundrels take the tree topper, the most valuable part, and run. Tree topper? Star that sits at the very top of the tree. Oh, so that's what it's called. They destroyed the tree and stole the topper. I actually didn't know it was called a topper. Let's call it the star. This is a dreadful affront to my illustrious name. I swear I shall seek them, find them, and impose upon them strict judgments. That would be vigilantism, Sakuya. Japan is a constitutional nation. You can't do that. It's not as if I don't see where he's coming from. If I spent that much time and effort decorating something just to have someone blow up the room it's standing in, I'd be pretty angry too. Mr. Yoshihara's tree stolen, Sakuya's tree reduced to cinders, and the topper stolen. We have to make sure these tragedies don't repeat, but we can't really find the culprits just from this apology, or Christmas card, or ultimatum, or whatever it is. Let's ask Mr. One if he saw anything. He's on night shift, so he should have been here. Ooh, good plan. Lead us there, Tosaka. Stop treating me like your underling, you satin pants prairie chicken. Rude. You two go ahead. I'll stay here and see if I can find anyone for you. Well, Sake is rude. So, see you in a little while, Ryota. It's awfully cold in here. I guess with that a hole that large in the wall, I might as well be outside. Dr. Iwamine, I hadn't expected to see you here. I came to see the corpse. What corpse? Where did you hear there was a corpse? Oh, no corpse? And here I have my hopes up. Please don't say that with such a genuinely dejected look on your face. Well, no matter. It's still quite the fascinating crime scene. I suppose I shall look around. Please, don't mind me. I have no intention of interfering. I see no reason to tamper with the evidence. Just yet. Ho ho ho! Alone with the doctor in a half-collapsed room. I hope I make it out here alive. You and me both, Ryota. Doctor did some pretty bad stuff. By the way, all the lore and backstory from that first game still in place. All checks out. It's just that the events that led to everyone discovering that backstory didn't take place. So, yeah. Although I'm not sure how Ryota isn't dead yet. Oh, I guess he just wasn't... Maybe he just stopped giving him the pills? I don't know. Excuse us. What is this depressing room? It's the maintenance office. Mr. One's night quarters are here too. I think it's comfy. It feels very lived in. Comfy? Humph. Let's do whatever we are here for and leave, before the poverty and reprehensibility rub off. Mr. One, are you in here? Salutations, mon ami. Did you come to visit me? Yuya! He's sitting at a low tea table. Oh no. The irresponsible and slightly worn out Yuya might be just a little bit too attractive. That's what I'm saying. I knew it. A place as disgusting as this is bound to draw disgusting company. very fine morning to you too, Sakuya. We came to talk to Mr. One. What brought you here, Yuya? I'm holding down the fort. One is out. How? Immediately after a break-in? Suspicious indeed. I suggest we apprehend him at the first opportunity. You misunderstand. He's taking care of a few things so our investigation of the theft can go more smoothly. After all, he and I both saw Yuya and One. You saw the crime in progress? What? We did indeed. It's not easy being a hero of justice. Trouble always seems to come to you. Why did you not notify me immediately? Filthy mongrel! Notify you how? I've been asking for your phone number for months, and you always blow me off. Gah! Got him. Did you see the culprits, Yuya? Yes. Fearsome foes indeed. Stick your beaks too far into this, and you could lose them. Don't say I haven't warned you. Humph! How like you, mongrel, to cower in this filthy hovel out of fear. I, for my part, shall find those wrongdoers and have my revenge. I, too, swear to retrieve the stolen trees on my honor as a hunter-gatherer. How brave of you. Let me reward your courage with a little evidence. You picture of one of a number of photographs lined up on the table and holds it out to us. They were already on their way out when I arrived at the scene. At last, I was unable to keep the trail. And I'm a professional. I couldn't just let them get away. I made sure to capture them on film. These are the culprits. How dare they? Look at that cool tree in the background. Look at all that stuff in the background. That's cool. What are these? White things. Oh. See? They shock even a bold lady of hunter-gatherer origin. That's not it, Yuya. I know these creatures. Oh? Are they friends of yours? Who are they and where do they live? Tell me this instant. I don't know who they are exactly. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! You two, where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In case I don't take high society of the world. Yeah. Those are the two things that got sold by a security guard in the high society sequel department store. What a shock! Aren't they? They were caught breaking things in his Christmas section of a department store yesterday and got taken away by security. What? Looks like they'll go after anything with Christmas on it. Though I could sympathize with their enthusiasm for the holy night. We thought they were only going after easy targets, but it looks like once they got a sight of something, they won't rest until it's theirs or destroyed. The entire city is filled with Christmas decorations. We have no way of knowing where they will strike next unless no way of ambushing them. Not necessarily. We could lure them easily with an extravagant tree, not an obvious place, don't you think? They've got guts, but they don't seem particularly intelligent. I agree with Yuya. I think we try to bait them. Then it's settled. The best bait will be the finest tree in the city. Right, Sakuya? The finest tree in town. Do you know of a good one, Sakuya? Are you suggesting we use the LaBelle family's Christmas tree as a lure, mongrel? That was a good Sakuya voice instead. Of course, given how much work he put into the conservation tree, he most certainly has a gorgeous decadent tree at home. Seems like the best choice. And you aren't about to just let them get away with having burned your other tree, are you? Of course. Where is your tree set up, Sakuya? In the main salon. It's not visible from outside. I'm doing the Yuya voice for Sakuya, but they are brothers, so whatever. It would take a great deal of time and labor to move it outside and redecorate. I do not think that is a realistic option. We'll have to rely on newspaper ads and word of mouth then. The LaBelle family moved here to Little Dove Hachiman City from France. Is displaying its gorgeous Christmas tree to the public. Or something. They're saying about opening the mansions to the public. Might take the opportunity to show off a little. It's your first Christmas here, after all. Should help spread the LaBelle family's reputation. Come on, Sakuya. Open it up to the whole city. Let everybody know you have an extravagantly decorated tree. Thieves should hear the rumors and they'll come to see. Then we can catch them. Very well. I shall assist you. Cool. I'll get everything ready for an announcement in the evening papers. Something like, the Bell family's Christmas tree is open for the public viewing tonight. All Christmas enthusiasts welcome. Fine, right? That sounds good. What kind of super high school student are you? Have that much caught with the local newspaper companies? Any male dove would become super for a lady as lovely as yourself, mon ami. I shall be off then. I do. Loose-tongued cur! Yuya's laying the bait for us, so? Should we work on a plan to catch the thieves at your house, Sakuya? A reasonable suggestion. We shall plan our strategy after school, then. It's still midday, but the wind is cold. Cold! At least today was half day. It would be freezing if you're in here if it were already evening. Why are we having the meeting in here, Sakuya? Is it not obvious? Because this is my domain. Your domain, though despoiled? Scum! Do you mock me? There's no despoil when they get inside. Not be able to remove the tree. Yuya's photograph showed them to be quite small, so there's no way the two of them could carry it out. How could they get it outside then? I think they would need some sort of heavy machinery. So you think they'll show up in a truck or something? Any suspicious vehicle approaching the mansion will be neutralized immediately. So we need to have guards watching in all directions for any sort of truck or crane. The mansion opens at 7. Should we be there this evening too? Yes, that should help things go the most smooth. See you two there then. We need to catch these thieves before Christmas itself arrives. Still some time before I need to go to Sakuya's house. Not quite enough to go home myself. What should I do? Go pick up some sort of weapon. Wait, what? So, starting to talk. Maybe I should. A familiar figure emerges from the counselor. That doctor? If it isn't Miss. You're done with class for today, yes? What business have you here? I was just heading home. What about you, sir? He's be trying to load the sack that he's carrying. I was doing some tests to confirm some things. I think that I would only get access to these samples now. It's simply unreasonable. He looks genuinely displeased. Has he ever been this openly emotional before? Maybe his test went badly? Oh, I'm not sure what's going on, but cheer up, sir. I'm sure something good will come of it. Something good. That is the last thing I want. That blunt remark, he heads off towards the infirmary. What a jerk. I wish I could share some of my cheerfulness with him. I have so much I could brush my teeth with it. Tell me, Mrs. Tosaka. Yes, sir? He stops and turns around. Do you have any food allergies? Allergies? Like the peanuts or fish? Soybeans, for instance? No, I don't think I do, at least. That's so. He walks away, a self-satisfied expression on his face. You need to explain why you're asking, sir. If you just walk away looking pleased like that, you'll get reported. Surprised he hasn't been already. He's murdered several people. That might be a good opportunity. I have to pee so badly. So I'll be right back. Might even just end the stream, actually. Oh. Rina's here. Okay. Just in time for when I was about to go and pee and end the stream. Hi, Rina. And now, bye, Rina. Wait. I do... Wait. Hang on. Wait. Man. Wow. Okay. Alright. Now I see. Oh god, you're sending more messages. Okay, fine. Wow. Okay, bye, Rita. Love you. I'll see you soon.